Glad to be here with you guys. I just wanted to bring up a few things that I learned yesterday actually from the World Summit. It was an amazing event and I've got it today and tomorrow as well. So I just wanted to bring up a few things in there. They were talking about mastering something. So if you want to master, it could be anything. There are three stages of mastering. The first thing is cognitive mastery, which is what you guys have done. So it's the theoretical aspects. You go to school, you learn English, so you learn the theory, but it's not enough. You need to start talking because it's a language. So if you want to talk, if you want to practice, you need to get to the second stage of mastery. You know all the theory, but you don't know how to talk. Now you go to the second level, which is the emotional mastery, where you start practicing, but now you double. You don't know how to talk properly, but you struggle a little bit. You find the words, you put them together, you create sentences. Now you start talking, but you're not confident, you're not fluent. So that's the second mastery level of mastery, which is the emotional mastery. But what you guys need is not that. You need to master even further, which is the physical mastery, in which you get more confident, more fluent, and then it becomes natural to you. Let me explain. Imagine you're a driver. You want to learn how to drive, but now you don't know anything about driving. Now you need to learn how to drive. So first thing you need to do is you need to learn the theory. You need to learn about the road science, road safety, how to drive, the steering wheel, the gears, the clutch, the accelerator, the brakes, everything. You need to learn about the indicators, the mirrors, the front mirror, the side mirror, all these things, all the theoretical aspects. But that doesn't mean that you can drive. You might master it. So now you have mastered the first level of mastery, which is the cognitive mastery, but you can't drive yet. Second level, now you need to start practicing to drive. Now you sit down on the driver's seat, you have an instructor on the other side. Now you start driving, but you don't know how to drive properly. Now you're looking around, you're looking for the clutch, you're looking for the brakes, you're looking for the steering, you don't know how much to turn. Now you're learning how to drive, but you're just driving safely. You're not very confident, but you're driving safely. So this is the second stage, which is the emotional mastery. Now you need to get to the third level of mastery, which is the physical mastery, where it becomes second nature. You don't need to worry about it. You just drive. You're doing other things while driving. Maybe you're talking with your friend on the other side, maybe you're looking around, and now you don't need to think about where the gear is, what gear it's on, whether it's on the second or the third gear. You know where it is. It comes naturally, and then you don't need to look for the brakes. You know where the brakes are, the indicators work perfectly. So this is where you need to get to in terms of speaking English. So how do you get there? So this is where we come in. That's why you need us, because most of the time you guys are in the second level. You have done the theories at school, you know what to use when, but you haven't practiced enough. So you need to practice. That's why we do we have a practice session. We have some WhatsApp groups where you can do upload some audios, but that's not enough. You need to practice over and over again, and then you need to be checked what you're doing, and you need to be given a feedback. So that's where we come in. That's why you need someone to assist you. I know you guys, most of you guys love to get free stuff, which I understand. I also get free stuff, but the thing is, if English is very important to you, if English is making a big difference in your life, if English can make a big difference in your career, don't spend 10 years learning this in a free way, trying to go into YouTube, look at the free stuff on the YouTube. Go buy a proper course, follow a proper structure, and get there, because it's gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. Because the moment you master English within, say, 2 months, now you can earn more. You can apply for a lot of good jobs. You can earn much more. You can earn the money back in no time, and then the rest of your life you're earning much more, so your investment repays back soon. Also, if it's to do with your life, if you're planning to migrate, it's going to help you. You're not going to struggle going abroad and then you get stuck otherwise because you can't speak English. Now you have to compete with maybe native speakers, and then you have more experience, but then your English is not good, you're not confident, you're not fluent. Now there is a competition. Imagine your English was at least average, but you're confident and you can speak fluently. Even though you make a couple of mistakes, they're not going to bother about that. It's the fluency and the confidence that is needed in terms of an interview, because when you go for an interview, if you're confident, if you make a couple of mistakes in English, it's not going to matter too much, as long as you have a lot of experience, because they're going to look at the experience and they can feel that you're confident. So that's why this is very important. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on talking about these things, because I know you guys came here, you're spending some time because you think this is important. But what I'm saying is, try to save your life. Don't spend the whole life learning English, because you can spend your life effectively with your family, with your job, making more money and having a happy life. You don't want to spend 5-10 years learning English. You need to find a really good course and get it done with. Once you become fluent, you don't need a help. That's why this is very important. Find a good course. I'm not saying buy my course. My course is very good, there's no doubt about it. We give you one-to-one assessments, we give you one-to-one customer service. You'll have my number and you can contact me anytime after purchasing the course. That's a different story. But what I'm saying is, buy something and focus on that and get it done with, so that you can go to the next level. You can spend time with your family, on your job, on what you like to do, rather than this is just a language. So it's not very effective spending 5 years, 10 years of your life on something like this. That's what all I'm saying. So if you want to master, go to the physical mastery where they do the practice. That's what is necessary, and the practice has to be checked and reviewed and feedback given, so that you can improve. It has to be constantly improved as well, and then it has to be done within 2-3 months, and it has to be repeated in order to become successful. So I hope you guys learned something today. So make sure you go to the physical mastery level if you want to succeed, if you want to become fluent, and if you want to become confident.